Oh, yep. It will drag you in and you will drown. Suddenly the ground isn't there anymore. And if you don't drown in here, you're probably not gonna live very long after you get out. Look at this abandoned sewer. Really amazing. Incredible spots, and there's animals of all types swimming around, including fish. Let's get over there real fast, see if we can catch something. Crazy spot this, yeah? Whoa, check this out. Whoa. If you fall down there, you are never coming out. Look in here. That is psycho. That is I'm guessing some kind of control room. And it goes down underground. You've got a basement here, a subterranean control room, if you will. And it is flooded, essentially making this a flooded basement. See, you wouldn't think so, but during Harvey, all of this was underwater. And look, there was a fish right there. So if there's a fish there, and this was all underwater, there could easily be a fish in there. Ugh, ugh. A little bit of liver on a circle hook. Very strong rod and reel. If there's anything in there at all, probably won't be very big, but there's a lot of concrete, a lot of snags, so thick line to pull it out quick. Boom. We're just gonna let that sink down and see what happens. Oh, yep. Fish on. Ooh. There he is. Look at that. Incredible. Oh, big lift. Oh, God almighty, that is insane. Look at that. That's remarkable. That's remarkable. Out of a flooded basement. That's insane. Oy. Whew. Oh, there's definitely something down there. Oh, we're on. Look, oh my God. What on earth? What? No way. What? That is the skinniest little grass carp I have ever seen. Very careful, I do not want to get pinpricked in that nasty water. Look at that. I mean, that thing is barely alive. Look how tiny he is. Tell you what, we're gonna do this guy a favor. He is gonna grow a heck of a lot more if we drop him over here. Lots more food in this zone. So there he goes. That was weird. Tiniest little fish. Out of this little, I don't even know what you call it. Half of these things look like they're supposed to be flooded, and then half of them don't. Now what I dropped in right there is a little piece of liver. But what I think these fish are actually waiting on, I mean, at this point they're opportunistic, but normally what grass carp like to do is they sit and they wait for stuff like this. And my buddy Alex from Buffalo Bayou Fishing Champs, he is really good. He'll find areas in the bayou where these are thick, and I'll take these, or plants like them, that he knows the carp are waiting to feed on when they fall in the water. He'll put these on a hook and just drop them in, and he gets massive hookups on incredible fish. Definitely want to keep this on the whole time. The water in here is just loaded with bacteria. It is just, it's been sitting here in the sun for ages. This is the kind of stuff you read about in the news when people die from getting water in their nose. This is the kind of place where that is going to be abundant. So this is my best friend today. Tiny little bait. dropping down. You got to think these fish are just waiting for anything edible to fall in here. Oh, yep, there's something. Hang on. Yes, on. Look at that. Look at that little catfish. I got water right in my eye. That's no bueno. Hang on. Tiny little catfish. So small. Hopefully he'll grow bigger over there. That catfish got water in my eyeball, so we are going to go have a solid rinse, because this kind of stuff in your eye, no good. I usually wear sunglasses, they fell off. I'm a little bit angry, but let's clean our eyes up. Oh, that feels absolutely terrible. Really crazy, this spot. Yeah, all kinds of really nasty bacteria growing in this water. A nice shady spot like this can be deceptive. This whole area is kind of gross. It's too wet to flip. It's too wet to flip. It just falls apart in my hand. Whoa, look at that. Everything out there is just solid algae. Oof. Okay, this is why I just kind of got surprised. I didn't realize I was walking this way and suddenly the ground isn't there anymore. You gotta be so careful with spots like this. God, that water smells. I just fell down. The water smells terrible. It's all this stuff like this. See how it just grabs you? It will cling to you, it will drag you in, and you will drown. And if you don't drown in here, you're probably not gonna live very long after you get out. This stuff is nasty looking. Actually, that looks par for the course. It is this side over here. Ooh, that looks really bad. Man, I wish you could smell that. It does not. Well, actually, you know what? I'm glad you can't. Oh, something was spying on us right there. That or bullfrogs. Bullfrogs take cues from each other quite often. There are places that are crazy, and there are places that look crazy, and there are places that are both, and this place is both. Okay, weird tip, but a very helpful tip if you're in this kind of area, or just in general, you don't want to fall in the water or off of what you're on. See these branches right here, how they're jutting out, but at an angle? When you're walking with the direction that these branches are pointing, it's easy going. You just slide right on through, right? Boom. Just kind of brush them out of your way, but on the way back, they're all pointing at you. Which means if you try to just brush through them, they're all pointing into you. If you try to brush through these, they are gonna basically act like someone's stiff arming you, and you're gonna end up getting pushed outward into the water. I promise you, you'll forget that they're pointed at an angle, and you'll get stiff armed right backwards. However much power you put into it, that's how much is gonna come right back at you. And you will end up falling in a spot like that. And sometimes it's inconvenient and you get wet, and sometimes you get trapped and you drown. Gotta be careful doing this. The worst thing that can happen when you're doing this, by the way, is you don't see a very obvious wasp's nest. And you walk right through that. You can see how thick it is on the way up. Come on. Vine, try to grab my jacket. Oh, look at that. It's hard to tell. We're pretty high up now. I don't know what that was, but I'm sure it controlled something. Let's try to make our way down. That hurt. Not a big fall, but all my not a big fall, but all your joints end up getting pulled the opposite directions. When you're 25, you can get over that stuff. When you're 35, you can't. So taking just a little water break here. I've got water infused with electrolytes, supposedly. Just sitting in the shade. Now, some of you might be wondering, if it's so hot outside, why am I wearing the jacket and all that? And the answer is simple. There's dressing for the heat, which is when you wear shirts like this. And then there's dressing for protection, which is when you wear stuff like this. And sometimes you need a bit of both. There are so many thorns that are just as long as my fingers, rusty metal, concrete, the ends of loose wires that have been cut, just sticking out everywhere. You don't see them. They're trying their best to hide and to get you. And wearing jackets, this denim jacket has seen so much. I have explored so many places in this denim jacket. And it has kept me from getting a whole new collection of scars in addition to the ones that I have. You have no idea, maybe you do, how good that feels. Just water to the very back of the head, just a bit. Oh man. Let's go have a look down there. You can smell the paint. It's very fresh. super cool. I don't care what anyone says. Graffiti is awesome. Oh, gotcha. Beautiful. Look at you. Huh. Gorgeous little skink. Hang on, calm down, calm down. I want you to see his full length before that tail goes. There he is. Really cool animal. Skinks, just phenomenal. All right, I'm starting to feel the signs of heat exhaustion. I'm not suffering from heat exhaustion yet, but you can feel it. If you've had it before, you know what it feels like when it's creeping up on you. It's creeping up on me. So we're gonna call it. I've seen some really great fish, some really cool animals, and phenomenal abandoned scenery. These types of places are just incredible, and how fish get in spots like this is just astounding. If there is water somewhere, fish seem to find a way to get into it. Let me know what you guys want to see more of. If you want to see more abandoned spots, let me know in the comments. If you want to see something else, let me know in the comments. It's been a little while since we've done alligator gar, so definitely we're going to be getting back to that. If there's other things that you want to see, write it down. Check out our Patreon. Trying to find the light. Check out our Patreon page. Link is in the description. Loads of great spots on there that you can explore. Loads of extra videos, loads of extra content of all types. Really definitely check that out, and I will catch you guys later. I'm gonna go wash out this eye properly now and drink about a half a gallon of water slowly.